Hi guys, welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is about is about your path. And are you on the right path? Is there a message that might be helpful to you? And we will see. We have three options. Number one is the Crow Tarot. Number two is the Murder of Crow. And number three is Santa Muerte. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. Pile 1. If you have chosen the Crow Tarot, this is going to be your reading. This reading is about you. It's about your path. So let's see. What is the message? Eight of Wands. The Lovers. Four of Cups. The Hanged Man. Page of Wands. And the High Priestess. There is conflict. There are many positive things in what you are experiencing right now and the way you are actually relating to yourself. But there is also there are also conflicts, struggles, and maybe we can see some messages that could be helpful to you if this is what you are experiencing at the moment. For example, this Eight of Wands is obviously describing your need to move forward, your decision making, your ability to make decisions and move forward on something that is really important to you at the moment. It doesn't have to be related to your love life, okay? Let's not limit ourselves with this type of messages. The Lovers is about decision in this case. If what is the most important thing to you at the moment is your love life, it could be a decision in your love life. But the point is this, that somehow, after a long time of thinking, wondering, trying to understand where you really want to go here, you start seeing some sort of clarity. You start seeing some sort of result, like something that I want to achieve. This is my goal. And you open up to this new possibility and you want to build something out of this. But, there is the need for action. But right now, even though you want to take action, even though you are trying to understand how to move forward, to get to that goal that you want to get, somehow something is holding you back. So this is the tension that you are experiencing. You know where you want to get, but you don't know if where you want to get it will be better than what you're experiencing at the moment. So it is a form of sort of an existential crisis here. It's like, what should I do? Where do I fulfill my personal needs, my inner needs? And how do I experience better the life that I want to experience? So in which state am I more authentic to myself? The one that I'm experiencing now, that somehow for some of you has a certain level of stability here, by the way. So the more stability you have at the moment in your life, in the thing that is more important to you, the more difficult it is to let go. And you don't exactly have to let go. So the cards are coming forward to give you another message. It's like you don't have to let go here. You're not asked to choose the past, the present, the past, the present, or the future. The cards are here to kind of dissolve this doubt that you have within you and to tell you that you know what? You don't have to choose at the moment. It's not that you are leaving behind something and you move forward. You needed to start seeing things from a different perspective. This, in your mind, might represent a huge change, like, oh my God, this is huge. I'm afraid. And because you're thinking that this is something immense and it's going to affect your present in a tremendous way, it's obvious that you are seeing this extreme dimension and you're saying, no, I don't want to do it. But the cards are telling you that you should take this thing more lightly. It's not that big of a change. If you change your perspective, so you don't necessarily have to go through this change and everything is going to shift just like that within an hour. No, it's your perception that needs to change first. All of this that you want to achieve is not going to happen within a day, within an hour. It will take small steps. And each and every step that you are taking, you will need to reevaluate. Not because you have doubts about yourself or you are not sure or you are not confident. No. It's just that you will have to do it because this is an unknown path that you are taking. So the point is this: you don't have to focus necessarily on the target. You have the target on your mind, that's great, but don't limit yourself as you go, because your mind has the ability to think about certain things to a certain extent, okay? And that's fine. You're visualizing, you're thinking, but your mind is not everywhere. You cannot just see the entire possibilities and all the scenarios and all the things that you can experience. So allow yourself to let go this sense of control that you are having over this transformation and enjoy the process. And every time that you find yourself at this point where you don't know, you're not sure, you're not confident or whatever, just take a step back, be the high priestess, okay? Take a step back and try to see, is this really what I want? Is this really what I need? Am I going towards the right direction? And of course, your judgment is going to be obviously logical, is going to be a very practical evaluation of the results that you are achieving, but at the same time, it's going to be a direct experience of the unconscious. And in order to see that, you will have to connect it to your inner voice, to your intuition. So that aspect of your mind, that aspect of your psyche, that is not logical. It's not instinctive. You don't need instinct. So here you are like, should I accelerate? Should I do it? Should I bring forward changes? Should I do that? No, the only thing that you don't need here is instinct. The only thing that you don't need here is fire. You got the Page of Wands, and that's all the fire that you need to see what's going on, to experience what's going on, to keep this enthusiasm going, but not too much fire. You need to approach things logical, practical, and then intuitively. That's all you need here. The Three of Swords shows struggle related, again, to your thoughts, conflict. This could also indicate conflict with other people or whatever, but the problem is this thing is your personal manifestation, is your personal path. This Three of Swords, even if it is related to other people, in the end, this is describing how you feel about the situation. So if you could a bit detach from struggling feelings, from feelings of anger, frustration, if you could do this, you could also have more direct results without much effort, because this sense over here, this anger, this thing, is introducing the element of feelings. And in your path, we don't want feelings. At this very thing that comes forward in this reading, we want logic and intuition. No feelings and no instinct. So, anger, disagreements, people, if you stop to see and disperse energy to people that have nothing to do with your goals, have nothing to do. So details, minor details, insignificant things. If you disperse your energy over here, you are going to experience delays, confusion. So why do you need to avoid feelings? Because feelings can get you to the point of reaction. You can react instinctively to situations that are completely unnecessary to you at this point. Okay, that's all there is. The Ace of Swords is getting you to your success, is leading its way. The Ace of Swords, of course, it's about logic and intellect and everything, but the Ace of Swords is also having a very metaphysical meaning. It is talking about understanding. Your understanding is shifting on a higher level. So your Four of Coins is a problem. Of course, the stability is never a problem. The stability per se, having stability, having clarity, having very clear ideas of what is going on in my life is never a problem. But your perception that you need to stick here and lose all the transformation, or you need to abandon this to embrace transformation. So this kind of super destructive approach is making you experience your Four of Coins like something that is not so helpful and so positive and so meaningful. So the cards are telling you you are on the right path. You're going to have some great opportunities. You're going to have some great results in relation to what you are asking. It's just that in order to help yourself more, you should be approaching things from slightly different perspective. Don't let go of the control. Don't let go of your need to analyze and understand. Okay, don't just be somebody who's accepting, who's experiencing just like that things. But tone down a bit your fear of, oh my God, what is going to happen if I change things? What is it going to happen if I abandon things? So don't think in such a destructive way and approach, okay? No, you are on the right path. It's a bit your perception, it's a bit your mind that is playing these tricks on you, and maybe it's making you waste your time a bit. So let's do some clarification over here. For example, I would like to clarify for sure the Four of Coins, which is our problem when it comes to our approach, okay? Ace of Swords, see what I mean? Ace of Swords, let's see a couple of them. Eight of Wands, very good. Very, very, very good. Ten of Swords, okay. This is clarifying exactly what we have been talking about, that thinking in absolute terms, okay, I keep the Four of Coins or I let go. The Four of Coins describes your current situation, whatever is describing the stable, the accomplished, whatever is describing that status of yours that makes you feel secure at this very moment. It makes you feel secure, but at the same time, it's your own personal prison. Okay, and you are thinking, this is good. Is it absolutely good? So do I keep it, or is it absolutely bad? It's my prison and I'm escaping. What is it? No. It's none of them. It's so simple. And the cards are telling you, you need to see this. You don't have to rush away from your stability, or you don't have to stay forever a prisoner of your stability, giving up on what you have to do here. Even even if you're asking about your love life, for example, and you need to understand, should I leave this connection or should I stay in this connection? What should I do? Do I give up on this person or do I keep going? At the moment, you don't have to decide in absolute terms. Shift your mindset for a second and try to see that maybe, there is something more to learn out of this experience, or there is something to save in this experience, or there is nothing to save in this experience. So at that point, that experience is not even representing the Ten of Coins anymore. So yes, be logical and also be intuitive, as we have said, when it comes to your decision and your approach to all of this. I want to clarify the Hanged Man here, that is representing the actual shift. Three of Coins. Three of Swords. People, guys, here we have a very clear thing. Another card that I wanted to clarify for sure was the Three of Swords because of this, okay? But you can see that the Three of Swords came forward again. So what do we understand? That you are kind of detaching from your goal, from your ultimate manifestation, whatever that is that you want to achieve. Why? Because other people are taking action, somehow are interfering in your life. And you, instead of protecting yourself in a very immediate way, you are allowing these people to exchange energy with you. So you react, you get angry, you get upset, and we get to this point where you are dispersing your energy and you are disconnecting from your initial plans. And so this could happen anyway, because this is life, okay? But here you are over investing in things and people that do not really matter to you and do not really matter to your final goal. This is what I see, okay? I see. Nice. Now, what I would like to clarify is, of course, the Three of Swords, King of Swords, Seven of Cups. Look at this, very good. So the final thing here, this King of Swords can represent, okay, I get it, a third person, that may be another person that is affecting you and so on. I don't care so much about that approach, because we have said that other people shouldn't interfere in what you want to achieve. In that case, the King of Swords is perceived as your thought process. The King of Swords is taking decisions. The King of Swords has a really strong intellectual approach, logical approach, if not intellectual. In this case, you are, connecting to this King of Swords, like, oh my God, I have to take a decision here, I have to understand. But at the same time, you are projecting Seven of Cups, confusion. And we have seen the reasons why this confusion comes forward. With the Six of Swords, all you have to do is go through this process that we have described gradually. You detach from instinctive thoughts. You cleanse your energy by, consciously deciding not to react to people that don't really matter to you. And you are beginning your transition. This is, of course, your healing in terms of I'm having clarity, I'm thinking things with, I'm approaching things with more clarity, okay? But at the same time, the Six of Swords is describing this process. You are seeing this in terms of yes or no. Should I do it? Should I give up? No, this is just your transition. You're seeing things, you start seeing things from a different perspective. You start moving forward. Maybe you will find on your way some challenges. You will stop to think in terms of the High Priestess, and you got what you want. Okay. You are on the right path. You are on the right path. It's just that your approach has to shift a bit. You have found your goal. You have found what you want to achieve in whatever you are. It bothers you at this moment in your life. It's just that you need to do some cleansing on the way. Okay, that's all. Graveyard. In that case, I feel that this graveyard is describing a bit the underworld. So, the underworld in terms of what? Of the hidden, of what cannot be seen. That maybe you don't have to necessarily leave behind things, okay? Maybe you have simply to go through changes, transitions, transformation. Connect to your unconscious. Very good. Make room, make way, a clearing need be. The clearing is confirming exactly what we have said. And the broom is reminding us to ground ourselves, so practical, pentacles, okay, analysis, focus on the goal, but also focus on this goal is a seed, is represented by this pentacle. I want to plant the seed, but how is it going to grow? What is going to happen? It will happen if I nurture this seed, but if I don't, it will not, and I cannot visualize the process, the growth, just like that. I don't have the ability to process and to visualize all the different stages of this growth and birth and development until the seed becomes a tree. Okay, I just have to trust the process. That's what this card is telling you. And of course, the broom is supposed to be also giving you clarity, swords. It connects you to the ethereal aspect, is connecting you to the air aspect. So again, logic, thought. Crystals and herbs. A dash of healing straight from mother's home. So again, we are talking about moon energy. We are talking about high priestess and the healing that you can get out of this. Greet the darkness. This card is, of course, describing the idea that if I connect it to my shadow self and if I accept my shadow thoughts and if I accept the darkness the way it is, the best version of me comes forward. If I really see myself for who I am with the most authentic approach. This is what this reading is about. It describes, I think, both a practical path. You want to achieve something, you want to do something, you are evaluating in logical terms, but your instinct and what other people are telling you might be confusing you. So it's something very practical, but at the same time is extremely metaphysical, because you start your own shadow work, or you intensify your shadow work by giving up these instinctive energies. Instinct is good as long as it doesn't get in a direct conflict with what we do, with who we are, okay, and our goals and everything that we do. The instinct gives us the drive. The instinct will come forward when we need it, but not just shadow everything. Okay, this is what I see. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know if somehow this thing is helpful to you, if it makes sense to you. And thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye. Pile 2. If you have chosen the Murder of Crows Tarot, this is going to be your reading. This is a reading about your path. Your message. So let's see. What is the message that might be helpful to you at this moment? The Fool. Knight of Swords, Three of Coins. Nice energy, dynamic energy, nice accomplishments, beautiful. The Empress, the Chariot, the Seven of Coins. This is, you know what, the Fool and the Knight of Swords could indicate this energy that is extremely dynamic, like careless. I'm just taking action, I'm moving forward, I'm doing what I have to do. There is a stronger sense of purpose here, guys, with a Chariot. Seven of Coins, Knight of Swords, all the cards in general here are expressing all together this existence of a higher purpose. There is something that is really important to you. It can be something very practical. Okay, I see pentacles. I can think of your career, for example. Maybe you want to achieve specific things in your career. Maybe you're working. Maybe this is your priority at the moment. I don't know. Or maybe you're making plans in general about your life, where my life is going to be 7 years from now, 5 years from now. You are focusing a lot on yourself, on your future, not in a selfish way, in a constructive way. So this is good. There is this sense of purpose here. But you know what? This is also showing a strong instinct, like I am going to do this. I am taking action. Now, because I think you have done a lot of work with your thoughts on yourself, everything, you manage to tone down this energy that can be a bit careless sometimes. And with the Three of Coins, you're embracing the importance of teamwork. So you know that maybe I have the purpose, maybe I have the vision, maybe I have the strength. If I don't have the elements around me, and the right team and the right people around me to support me, to understand me, I'm not going to achieve the same results. So for some reason, in your purpose, you are seeing that the human element, the existence of other people that are supporting you morally or emotionally, or so we are having an exchange of feelings, an exchange of things with a person, or with more than one person, because we're talking about a team here. You're recognizing this importance, and this thing is getting you think, at least you believe, and you have witnessed that this thing is giving you better results. So you are achieving, you are accomplishing much faster what you want to accomplish in general. Page of Swords, Knight of Coins, Eight of Coins. No, I think all these pentacles are making me understand, are making me think that most likely you are focusing a lot on the practical, whatever you are asking about, you want practical results. And you also want, or maybe you are focusing a lot on your career. The results are good. And you are on the right path. But the cards are telling you, because here we want to see something to improve our situation, right? The cards are also telling you that maybe you are focusing too much on this method that you are following. So it's great. You have been initially, your energy is very instinctive. very thoughtful, but at the same time very instinctive. And you have managed to work on this by adding all of this. Here we see somebody who is working really hard to achieve things, to maintain a certain level of quality in whatever you want to manifest. So you don't care only about the result, only about the quantity of the result, but you're also focusing on the quality. But the question here is it possible that yes, you get successful results, but okay, sorry for the interruption. So as I was telling you, is it possible that even though you're achieving really positive results, and you will achieve really positive results beyond your expectations, by the way, is it possible that you have lost a part of your soul, a part of your enthusiasm as you go? Would this thing make sense somehow? So too much structure, too much method, good results. Have we lost the joy on the way? Let's see. This is the question here. This is what we need to answer. And we have Four of Wands, Strength, King of Wands, and Eight of Cups. I think that somehow that would be the question, that maybe you are building something because this is structure, this is great, this is, your plans are working. But before we get here, before we get to this super expansion, and this is not at all an expansion that is like feelings, an emotional expansion or something like this. It's a very realistic result. And this realistic result got a lot of energy from you to be manifested. So before we get here, make sure that you don't lose yourself on the way, guys. You don't lose, not yourself, your enthusiasm, that's all. You can upgrade from a Knight of Swords, from this instinctive energy, super strong energy, with all the work that you have done. You can get here to King of Wands, to fire energy, passion. You're not losing your passion on the way, but this passion is a controlled passion, something that has a lot of harmony. Your level of discipline is showing you that you can get this. Okay, that you can be someone who can discipline your instinct and you can bring forward the fire energy whenever you want it. You don't have to completely abandon this approach and lose your enthusiasm and end up here feeling kind of numb emotionally and not knowing why. And before you get here, make sure that you invest your time and your energy towards your direction, but at the same time, make sure that you're maintaining your enthusiasm. Why? Because guys, you can exactly find a balance. You don't have to be sort of a mindless warrior approach, pretty quick, pretty hasty, very strong, or a completely robot version of yourself. Soulless, emotionless, absorbed by your own personal success or your personal manifestation, whatever that is. So the goal, your goal is reachable. What you want to achieve can be reached because you know how to get there, not because it's easy. This is not easy, okay? But your growth, your discipline doesn't mean that you have to lose yourself on the way. You can transform, you can combine both structure and passion. You can combine both discipline and and a bit of anarchy on the way to make things a bit more intense and a bit more interesting. Okay, this is what the temperance is telling you. It's telling you that you can combine both because you can do it. Not everybody can do that. So why do you have to settle for less than what you can actually do? I'm saying, I don't know. Even, for example, when it comes to your career, if you're asking about your career, for example, you're having some really great results here, but sometimes to get to really high results, maybe you will have to work longer hours, maybe you have to study more, to work more on your skills, whatever. And this might lead to some sort of isolation, emotional isolation, which, okay, can be part of the process, but this cannot be your normality from now on simply because you want to get here. So sometimes maybe it's better to be a bit more experimental, to take things a bit easy, to take into consideration all the aspects of your being, and most important, your well-being. Okay, because, okay, you can thrive, but if you don't sleep, but if you don't get the proper nutrition, but if you don't get some rest, I mean, you can exhaust yourself, and in the end, have your success, enjoy your success, but you don't have all the energy to do so. Same thing goes in a relationship, for example. If you're asking about the relationship cannot become the most important goal. I mean, maybe you can have, these people, they can have pretty successful marriages and relationships when we are observing them. But in what is really happening is that they are completely, bored of each other because they have given so much energy to this result, to the structure, to the result, that they lost themselves on the way. They lost their feelings, they lost everything. So you don't want to get there. So here comes forward a bit the element of the people and how you want to be perceived by people. So let's clarify the Three of Coins, which is representing the idea of teamwork and maybe a way that gets that you use to get to your success. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Death card, and the Chariot. So yes, now I don't know how people are relating to what you want to manifest here. The most simple approach would be that you maybe deal with people in this, work with people, or maybe you are kind of connecting to them. They are your personal drive because you want to be appreciated. You want the recognition of other people, which is okay, which is perfectly fine. Just make sure that this is not your number one thing because it affects you. And ask yourself, if it makes sense, of course, how much of your actions are being done because you want to do these things, and how much of these actions are really there because you are fulfilling other people's expectations. That's the message that is coming forward. It can apply. I'm not telling you that you are a people's pleaser. No, I'm just showing you that this is overworking, is exhausting yourself, is losing yourself on the way. It's great in terms of results. Okay, we will be very happy to see your results, but there is so much effort behind all this. There is so much effort, and you are sacrificing your well-being. You are sacrificing a lot of things. And the question here is, how is this relating to people? Are you doing this because you want to somehow satisfy somebody's expectations? This is something that you need to figure out if it makes sense. It could also be simply, very simply, a very competitive nature. We have seen twice the Chariot. Now that I see this, the Chariot, this guy over here, the Knight of Coins, tends to be competitive. The Knight of Coins is that person that gets on his horse and steadily moves forward step by step to accomplish, to create. This thing has a goal. The Knight of Coins always has a goal. But as he's growing, as he's moving forward, as he's being stronger and stronger and stronger, he can become very competitive. Why? Because he's very ambitious. He wants to become a king of coins. He wants to become a king of wands, even better. Okay. So yes, it might be simply a competitive energy. Eight of Swords, the Sun, very good. Seven of Wands. What I was doing this, I'm clarifying this, the overwork. Seven of Wands, competitive energy. So guys, again, the element of people appears. So the cards are telling you to start connecting on an unconscious level on how people are affecting you. Do you want to deliver something specific? Do you care too much about other people's opinion? Are you simply competitive? There is something here that you need to decipher to help you connect more to the temperance, to the healing energy. Let's see this temperance a bit. The World, very good. Ace of Coins. Seven of Cups. So here the cards are not telling you to change your path. You are on the right path. You are really good at what you're doing and all what you want to manifest here. You have things figured out, but it's just that you can really upgrade yourself and change things, and also experience this growth and this development and this whatever type of success is in your life with a more peaceful mind through the temperance, by really diving a bit into your inner world, your unconscious, and figure out really, why are you doing that? What is really driving you? What is your chariot? What drives you there? Your ambition, your competitive energy, your need for acceptance, all of these things. What is it really? Because we also have the World. So again, we see the idea of acceptance here. Why is it important to realize that? Because once you realize this, you can see, because all of this has a really light aspect. It's we have seen also the Sun, I guess. It was the Sun over here. So it's very positive, it's very dynamic. So it's something extremely positive. But there is always a shadow aspect to each and everything. There is also always something good and then something that is not so bright, not so beautiful. By connecting to that, you will allow yourself to appreciate more the process and to do your transition, to do your things with more healing, with more positive energy. That's it. I don't know, does it make sense? I have no idea. Grief. Also, maybe for some of you, this is happening because you want to prove something. So I'm not looking for the acceptance of someone because I feel insecure, but because maybe someone has sort of told me, no, you can't do this. You can do, oh yeah, of course I do. So again, watch out how much is your ego driving you towards that direction. In the end, you shouldn't even care because the results are great. But why not experience all this from a positive, from a healing perspective? Okay. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so the wise owl here, high priestess vibes. In this case, you just, because you know what, all of this brings forward a bit of a stressful mindset, like, ooh, I have to do it. Now I'm manifesting. Now I know what I'm doing. So there is this sense of the fighter that keeps going. Okay. The owl here is telling you, you just don't have to do this. You're at this point of your life where you can keep going, but instead of bringing forward all this tension to achieve, you can use this energy to improve the quality of your experience. So consider, how is this experience helping me? Do I enjoy it? Do I like it? Is it hopeful? Consider yourself a bit more in all of this. And protect yourself more. Protect yourself from who? From you, honestly. Because with your drive, with your ambition, with your focus, you're moving so fast that you're forgetting yourself on the way and how much you need to protect yourself. And the temperance, guys, that's the key. Oceans and spells. So you need to learn to multitask a bit on a more detailed level. Like, it's not just my goal, it's not just my achievement, my drive towards what matters most to me. There are also other aspects, and most of these aspects are related to my own well-being. So I just need to take all of this into consideration. This is the message, guys. I don't know, does it make sense? Somehow? I don't know. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Pile 3. If you have chosen the Santa Muerte Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. This is about your message. This is about your path. So let's see. Are you on the right path? And what is the message for you? Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, Four of Coins, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, no, sorry, Nine of Swords, and Three of Wands. Okay, we have what we see here is the idea of tension, the tension of someone who is trying to. There are some options here. There is tension, and this tension can be caused by, number one, you're trying to figure out your purpose. You're trying to understand what you need to do in relation to something specific. So there is inner tension because you are trying to find and decide what is your goal, what is your thing, you know. The second scenario is an external struggle. So maybe you want to achieve something specific, or maybe you have already achieved something specific, but still you are struggling to get used to it. So there is a Four of Coins here in the Ace of Swords. So you do have a certain stability in your life. You have achieved partially what you want to achieve. But there is also defensiveness. And there is also a certain level of insecurity, anxiety, and doubt in relation to what you have achieved. This whole experience might not be extremely positive to you, like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever, now I'm experiencing things in a really positive way. No, I think things are not so bad around you. I mean, your reality doesn't look that bad, guys, but you are processing things from such a deep level that sometimes you are adding this sense of suffering. You are overloading with meaning your human experience. Is this necessarily bad? It can be annoying to you. There can be moments where this can be annoying, but this is also showing that, first of all, your experience is authentic. It doesn't matter if there is struggle, if there is tension. It is exactly, you are channeling direct feelings. There is a form of directness with what you are experiencing. So guys, this Four of Coins is describing some sort of external stability that you have accomplished. Okay, this can be your career, this can be your personal life, this can be, I don't know, your stability because you are married, or your stability because you have a really steady relationship, or because you have a really great house that you absolutely love and you feel stable. So this is describing a bit the objective reality, your accomplishment. You are going, this is struggling at first sight, but you are going so deep that you are not becoming attached to the Four of Coins. So you have what you have, and sometimes, maybe for some of you, you have a bit taken for granted this accomplishment, maybe. But the overall thing is that you are so true to yourself that you're going beyond that, and you're going deeper than this superficial experience. Why? Because anybody else, okay, the average person would say, oh, I have accomplished here the Four of Coins, I got the job that I want, I have the house that I want, I have, I don't know, the spouse that I want, the financial stability that I want. Who cares? I don't need to think any further. Let me take everything for granted, haha, and enjoy my life for a second. So in this tension, in this suffering of yours, there is wisdom, guys. There is need for deeper meaning. And this is beautiful. This is nice. I mean, of course, I know that sometimes you will get frustrated over this. There is a certain level of frustration for sure. Okay, even this Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, there is a contrast in all of this. Like, I'm being defensive, I keep going, I keep fighting, I keep doing what I want, and then, I'm also kind of taking for granted and this is not, I'm taking for granted what I have accomplished because it is, I don't care, I don't add value to this anymore. No, you are doing this if you do it, because you are looking for deeper meaning, for deeper value. I don't know, I like your energy. And when the reading started, and I saw the cards, there was tension. So on a superficial level, you might sometimes feel tired. You are like, why do I have to give all this meaning to everything? Why do I have to exaggerate over every single thing and analyze? Are you overthinking? I think you do. I think you're overthinking. And the point here, if we really need to focus on the advice of the cards, is not to stop overthinking. No, because you are doing this in a really constructive way. The idea is to channel this overthinking to the right type of direction. Sometimes your emotions get on the way of this overthinking, of this extreme brainstorming that you are doing, and it's blocking you. So your frustration, your concern is not really because you are overthinking, but because you're doing this analysis, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, you get tired, a fear kicks in, a concern, an insecurity about the future, something, and you are kind of ruining all this great experience. So this could actually become really fun for you. But you have this, first of all, your human experience is a continuous growth. Okay, it's just never ending. You're kind of unstoppable, guys. Come on, you are reaching with your actions. There is a whole organism here of what is going on. You're thinking, you're processing, you're brainstorming, you're imagining, you're manifesting, you experience your manifestation, you're being grateful, but then you keep going and you repeat the same process again and again and again, so it's never ending. An infinite source of energy. Oh my God, how you're taking energy and channeling back into your intentions. I mean, in the beginning, it looked kind of, I'm telling you, kind of chaotic, not superficial. The only thing that we cannot say here is that this type of energy is superficial, no way. But it looked like random, like you are a victim of your own thoughts, But it comes forward that it's exactly the opposite. That you can manifest things even through the most intense situation, and even there you go. Look at this level of balance. I mean, this is so good. The Nine of Swords are when the feelings are getting on the way, feelings in form of fear. So just imagine a Three of Swords upgraded with a moon, okay, boosted there with the moon energy, and I'm simply freaking out. I'm simply freaking out here, and I'm thinking of all the things that can go wrong, and I'm thinking that I will not make it, and I'm thinking that I'm delusional, all of these things. And you are so good at this. If you work on this, guys, I mean, really, the Hierophant. Three of Swords, exactly what I was telling you, that now, listen, you are not a traditional person. You're not working well with the Hierophant. And the problem, I think, somehow, is that, first of all, trust yourself more in this whole craziness thing that you are doing. Trust yourself more, okay? You got this, really. But if you have been trying to bring together, to merge together your way of approach and the more traditional way of approach, it doesn't work. Give up on the Hierophant, give up on what other people might expect from you, what other people might want you to achieve, and how you don't even have to explain yourself to other people, seriously. You are not compatible with any form of tradition. This is a very innovative mindset. This is very strong. You are not afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Practically your comfort zone is living your life out of your comfort zone. You are not afraid. This could be someone, okay, that, for example, you love learning new things, studying, knowledge, understanding. Okay, so this knowledge and the understanding are two things that are leading your life. I feel that you are continuously in this research for more knowledge, more understanding, more. It's just so good. And no, you have been trying. There are moments in your life where you are really like, well, the Hierophant, I'm going to do this. I'm going to approach things from a very traditional perspective, because you also love. Since you love knowledge, it's obvious that you have a certain appreciation for the people that came before you, that the things that have been created before you, the ideas and the ideals. So you don't want to give up on this, but it doesn't. It's not your thing. It's not your thing. Appreciate, acknowledge, but you don't have to merge your existence with traditional things and traditional concepts. What I want to clarify, Nine of Swords, the first thing that I want to clarify here. Six of Wands. Very simple message. Judgment, yes, guys, your truth, because you love all these things somehow, your truth is you're humble enough to be like, this is my truth. It doesn't have to be everybody's truth. Okay, but it is your truth. So acknowledge it, own it, believe more in yourself. It's very important. This is the key to your path to get rid of this. You don't need the Nine of Swords. You need all the rest. You need the chaotic energy. That's who you are. Sometimes, yes, you have to take things for granted. Sometimes you can get really bored of what you're experiencing and you're like, oh my God, now I need to get out of my comfort zone because I got so bored. I just need what else is out there for me. Do it. Okay, but believe in yourself. Not to the point of arrogance. No, but believe in yourself, believe in the whole, in your human experience. Of course, this great thing is these great characteristics. I mean, these things are expanding to your entire life. I mean, personal life, career, everything. You don't separate your my personal life. I don't care right now about my personal life. I'm focusing more on my career, or vice versa. You don't care. You don't care. It's just the whole experience. You are completely devouring your human experience. This is so great. So great. I mean, this is so full of soul and power and energy. I love it. This is just so great. Okay, yeah, believe more in yourself. And you will see that I get it. Yeah, this is not the objective truth. This is your truth. This is your approach. Yeah, but this is your reality. So accept it, live it, enjoy it, because it's good. And not all people have this level of perception. Go to poor pile 2. I mean, just pile 2. To achieve accomplishment, they are wasting their soul, sort of. You have your infinite source. I love it. The Hierophant, of course, I want to clarify. 6 of Coins. Look at this. Look at this. The Hierophant and the 6 of Coins. And we are clarifying the Hierophant, and the 6 of Coins comes forward. Yes. The World. Nice. Yeah, 5 of Coins. That somehow, sure, learn from your experience, learn from your past, learn from wherever you want, from all the sources. But you have your own way of combining, bringing together, merging. And what are you doing in the end? You are creating your own Hierophant. You are creating your own reality, and this is so good. The Three of Swords. What makes you? What drives you towards that direction of the sometimes a bit impulsive, sometimes a bit frustrated? You want to move forward fast to see results. Okay, so there is this sense of lack of quiet energy. King of Swords. Six of Cups. What is this Hierophant? What are we really? There is a love and hate relationship between you and the Hierophant. This is the tradition, this is the old ways. You are for sure very innovative in your way of thinking, in your way of approaching life. Great life experience. I mean, don't take this thing for granted, guys. If this thing resonates, it's so good. And the Hierophant, there are no boundaries. It's like you are representing primordial energy, and all of a sudden we have to decipher and give labels and meaning, very mundane meaning to this primordial energy of yours, just to make it understandable to others. No, not everybody can understand you. You know that by now. But you don't have to suppress your energy, and you don't have to lose your energy on the way. Nice. Okay, so the Lovers. Your decisions, let's see, 3 more cards. Your decisions need to be based on your own personal harmony. Simple as that. Simple as that. I mean, do you even care about other people? I'm asking you here. Do you even care? I feel like you have a really small, narrow circle of friends, and the people that you really enjoy, potentially a life partner, spouse, something. And that's all there is. You just don't care. And you're doing the right thing, because your choices need to be based only on your perception, because you will not find around this perception a lot. So no matter how much you adjust yourself to the rules, how much you adjust yourself to what other people are expecting from you, or to tradition, or to family, whatever, are you going to make what? You're not going to adjust yourself. That's it. You are going to make yourself unhappy in your effort to adjust yourself. Or if you don't, you will make other people unhappy. So if somebody has to be unhappy here, it's better if the others are unhappy, if others are unhappy rather than you. No. Because you don't need their acknowledgement. So I don't know why we are obliged here to talk about this Hierophant, and this thing keeps appearing and keeps creating obstacles. Your obstacle is only your perception and your need to adjust to rules and ideals that you have never set in the first place. And you don't even need them, okay? You don't even need these things here. So free yourself, go as crazy as you want to. Transformation. You are a transformation in general. You keep going, I'm telling you, a continuous transformation. So your truth is very important. Sometimes this path can be lonely, like, do they understand me? Are these people even understanding what I mean? I don't know, who cares? You keep going. You cannot have the acknowledgement of average people around you simply because they represent the Hierophant. I don't know who these people are. Your family, your friends, your environment, I don't know. Yeah, protect yourself. And with a ritual again, keep going with your manifestation, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep upgrading yourself. Don't stop because other people are not happy with it. Yes, sometimes there is this sense of loneliness, but you are accomplishing what you are supposed to accomplish. This loneliness comes forward probably from your need to be acknowledged by this hierophant, family, friends, I don't know who. But you don't need it, because if the only thing that you have to change here is to get rid of the Nine of Swords, that's all. How do you get rid of that? By feeling more confident about your approach and about your thoughts. That's all that you actually need to do. Okay. Great, 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 great energy. I think the best from the three piles that we have seen. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.